The chair recognizes the gentleman from Virginia, Mr. McEachin, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, today I rise in support of H.R. 1, the For the People Act, and the need for federal election reform. Mr. Speaker, in the 2016 and 2018 election cycles, we witnessed overt discrimination, disinformation, and intimidation tactics aimed at disenfranchising our most vulnerable friends and neighbors. Individuals and organizations intentionally aimed to spread deceptive material regarding the time and place of elections, endorsements, and voter eligibility. Moreover, there were also explicit attempts to intimidate voters at the polls. In my home, the Commonwealth of Virginia, there were reports of a man standing in front of a polling place holding a Trump sign with a barking German shepherd on the roof of his truck, and yet that man broke no laws. Such efforts can interfere with one of our basic rights as Americans, the right to vote. As such, I am pleased that H.R. 1 includes language from a bill I introduced in the last Congress with then-Ranking Member Nadler, the Deceptive Practices and Voter Intimidation Prevention Act. This language would prohibit the dissemination of false information regarding federal elections and prevent efforts to hinder, interfere with, or prevent a person from voting, registering to vote, or helping another person to vote or register to vote. We as Americans should make it easier to vote, not harder, and this language would further that goal. In the same vein, I'm equally proud that another bill has been included in H.R. 1, the Election Day Holiday Act, which I co-introduced with Congresswoman Isu in the last Congress. As the title suggests, this bill would direct federal agencies to treat Election Day as a holiday and urge private employers to do the same. Going to the polls is among the most democratic of American traditions. Making Election Day a holiday would honor that tradition while helping voters to continue it long into the future. I thank my friend and colleague, Congressman Sarbanes, for introducing this historic bill. I thank all the many members and stakeholders who have helped shape this bill and who have seen fit to support the measures I have described. As the name indicates, this bill is for the people, and I look forward to the day when we do the people's work and pass it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield.